Hey everyone, it's Will, and sorry I'm a day late making this video. This week's topic is transitioning in school, like tips for returning to school. So, as the school year descends upon us, if you are wanting to transition, you may not know how to go about doing that. And I thought I would talk about transitioning in high school, and I guess it could relate to middle school as well. We don't have middle school here, so I don't really know how it works, but I assume it's quite like high school. So, if you are wanting to transition in school, it's pretty hard to figure out where to start. How do you do it? I transitioned when I was in high school at the beginning of my grade 11 year. September of grade 11, I went to my principal and told her I was going to transition. It was a less than positive experience for me. In the next 2 years, I was often battling to be able to be respected and viewed as male at my school. So I have a few tips, and these are mostly things that I wish I had known when I was in high school. So the first tip is to know your rights and to make sure your school is aware of your rights. The first thing is definitely look up if your school district or your state, province, town, or country does not allow discrimination based on gender identity. If they do not allow discrimination based on gender identity, bring that forward to your principal, because anything that they don't allow you to do is discriminating based on your gender identity. Um, if it does not specifically say gender identity, still take the Human Rights Code or whatever it is to your principal and look at it over with them and show them that you still are being discriminated against and you have the right to attend school and you have the right to attend school safely, and that attending school as the gender you do not identify as is not attending school safely, is not creating a safe work environment for you. Tip number two is to know what you want. If you want to be able to use the male washroom, or if you are female identified and you want to be able to use the female washroom, or perhaps you want to be able to use a gender neutral washroom, bring all of those, bring that request forward. If you want your name changed on the attendance lists, if you want to be referred to as certain pronouns, etc., let them know what you want. Be clear with what you want. That's something I was not. I conceded in a lot of terms because they didn't want to accommodate them, but be firm with what you want. They have to provide you with a washroom that you feel safe using, by the way, because it's an issue of safety, and they're supposed to make sure all students are safe at school, so don't let them pull that crap on you, saying, oh, you can just keep using the female washroom or whatever. And the third tip is I suggest going straight to the principal, and if the principal's not helpful, go to a school counselor and try to get them to facilitate conversations between you and your teachers. And if your teachers are, say if you go to your teacher personally and he's like, oh, I don't really know if I want to do that, but then if the principal tells him he has to, then he has to. So try to get the support of the principal on your side. If your principal's not supportive and you can't find any other support, go to your school district if you are feeling comfortable enough to do that, because they have to provide you with a safe environment to go to school in. They have to provide all students with a safe environment to go to school in, and that's something I didn't really realize when I was in school. So yeah, I may have rambled a bit in this video. It's definitely something I have a lot of feelings about because my high school experience was kind of shitty. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. But really my main tip is know your rights and know that you have the right to be safe and happy when you are at school, and that your school has to help you be safe and happy at school. Bye.